Okay, so this is far and away the most difficult piece we're going to draw on this whole thing. So let's get to it, shall we? So this is the phone holder top. So I'm going to create a new component. Phone holder top. And I'm going to make a sketch on the top face. And I'm going to start with 2 holes that are 0.2. So one there and one here. I want these holes to be on the same horizontal, so I'm going to make them on the same horizontal. Excellent, so that's important to use the horizontal constraint. And I want these 2 holes to be 1.375 apart. Gonna hit finish sketch. So far easy. Okay, next thing, I'm going to extrude both of these 1.5 inches. So far easy. So the next part is totally new. And you guys are gonna be like, why do we need to do this at all? And it makes other things later. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add an access through a cylinder. And I'm going to do it on this cylinder. And it's only letting me do one at a time, so I have to do it for both. Access through cylinder. Okay. That's going to help us later. As is this. So next I have to do a plane. Whoops. Which one do I want? Plane at angle on that cylinder line. And I want this to be at 90 degrees to that. So that was plane at angle. And now I'm going to use that plane to make a sketch. So now that I have this plane here, I'm going to make a sketch. I'm actually going to start turning stuff off to finish this one, just to kind of isolate what I'm doing. And to make this sketch, I am going to do a couple of things. So I'm going to project or include this line. I can then project off of it. And I'm going to draw a circle that is a diameter of 0.2. And that has a distance from here to this point of 0.5. I'm going to hit finish sketch. I am then going to extrude said circle negative 1.375. So it looks like it is just floating in space. So next I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to do plane at an angle. And I'm going to do it at 0 degrees. So I've got the plane at the angle at 0 degrees. And then I'm going to make a point on the top centers of here. So I'm going to go and I'm going to do point at center of circle or sphere on each of these. So that's the first one, and then I got to do it again on this one. So I've got a point on each of those. Super important stuff, because then I'm going to make a sketch on that plane, and I'm going to use those points I made. So see, I should be able to use those points I made. So I might have to go and hit project. So now I can project these 2 points, and now I can use these 2 points to make my holes 0.2, and on the other one I will make this one 0.2 as well. So I had to project to use those, but after doing so I was able to easily draw my holes. Okay. I'm going to extrude both of those holes 0.6. So 1, 2, and I'm going to extrude them 0.6. I'm going to click. I do not want them to cut. I want them to join. Click OK. All right. Now I'm going to do a bunch of lofts. And all we're doing for these lofts, and loft is a command that brings one face to another face. So all I'm doing for these lofts is I'm selecting loft, selecting one face and the other face, clicking OK. And then I will go and do that for multiple faces. Unless I can kind of get a couple of these. I think I can only do one at a time. Like I can't go here to here. No, it'll yell at me. So yeah, you gotta do these one at a time. Order unimportant. But you gotta do this on all 4 of these faces. Lofting there. Come back to the one I missed. Lofting here. And around to the last one. And lofting here. All right. And you know what? For me, this is good enough. The one in the curriculum document has a little holder thing up here, but I don't think you really need it. I think this is fine just the way it is. So we're going to say this is it for the bottom piece.